Hey guys, welcome back. Houston Math Prep here. In this video, we're going to be solving this quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So we'll start by identifying our a, b, and c. A is always our coefficient for x squared. In this case, that's 2. B is our coefficient for x. In this case, that's -5. And c is our constant. In this case, that's 4. So going ahead and plugging those into our quadratic formula, which is -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So plugging those values in, I have a negative times -5 plus or minus the square root of -5 squared minus 4 times 2 times 4. And all of that is over 2 times 2. Okay, again, before you proceed, always go back, make sure everything is plugged in the right spot. You don't want to have something in the wrong spot messing you up for the rest of the problem. So I think I've got everything in the correct spot, so continuing, I have 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 4 times 2 is 8 times 4 is 32, all over 2 times 2 is 4. So that gives me 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 32 is -7 over 4. Now, notice that we have a negative underneath our square root. That means we have a non-real solution. Remembering that we have this imaginary number I, which is the square root of -1, we can think of this as 5 plus or minus the square root of 7 times the square root of -1 over 4. Replacing that square root of -1 with I, we get our two solutions of 5 plus or minus root 7 times I over 4. Notice here, because we have square root of 7, which does not simplify, it doesn't really do us a whole lot of good, or it doesn't really give us more information to separate these two solutions. So it is common that we'll just leave them together with a plus or minus. All right, guys, that does it for this example. We'll catch you in the next video.